What's up, everybody? What's going on, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Take a quick sec, sub to the channel. Got a lot of content coming every day, all different topics. But check it out, we got an interesting story here. I did another story like this recently about the rapper Eric, Eric B of Eric B and Rakim, legendary hip hop icon, who just was in and out of the system, was arrested and everything. Turned out his lawyer from back in the day was a stone cold gangster, got wrapped up in all kinds of stuff. He's in the Bing for life. It was a pretty interesting video, and man, this story is like very similar. We got a real life Better Call Saul. This attorney who, this is already Ben went down, but the attorney's gonna get out in like July. And what's going on now is they just, disciplined him. Basically, they said he had lack of professional ethics, and he participated in outright theft. So he's disbarred. He was already disciplined by some kind of Justice Department or something that oversees attorney, the state's office or whatever. But now, this is the discipline council. Like, I don't know what the deal is if he can't practice for life. I don't know how this works, but they just were doing this before he gets out. So I don't know if that's a lifetime ban or not. But what's going on is this lawyer, J. Michael Farrell, out of Philly, like I said, was a real life Saul Goodman, Better Call Saul, James McGill, whatever you want to call him. I don't know if you guys watched that show, but this dude was participating in what they call a crime family. But it doesn't exactly sound like they were some like for real gangsters. I don't know, but it's still an interesting story. He was convicted of 6 counts of money laundering for what they're calling a multi-million-dollar marijuana operation. And as I said, he's located in Philly. He was known as one of the best, from what I've read on this guy, trial lawyers. There's a lot of people out there that was like, this guy was the man, and you'll see a picture of him popping up. Like, this dude's got a crazy looking mustache. He looks like, I can't even think of the actor, but it's a kind of grainy picture of him. But like, what's up with that mustache, bro? Like, I don't know, but it's they say he's the son of an Irish bartender who worked hard, went to law school, you know what I mean, and became a real prominent trial attorney who won some for real cases defending some serious, like, defendants with serious charges. But anyways, this crime family, that he participated in working with was from '09 to 2013 is when he was active with these guys, and they were called the NICKA organization. NICKA. I had to spell that out, as if you just say it like fast, it sounds like a racial slur, right? Like, seriously, not funny, but funny. But anyways, these guys were based out of Baltimore, and there's like a bunch of people involved, but there's David D'Amico, Matthew NICKA, and his wife Gretchen Peterson. They're like the 3 main ones. There's another guy, I forget his name. They're all older, in their 40s. This lawyer is 65, so he got wrapped up in this in his 60s, man. Like, I don't know. I'm guessing he was doing some gangster stuff all along. He just got caught. You know what I mean? Like, he seems to be the for real life Better Call Saul. So, Saul never got caught, but he had been, when the heat got on him, he had been wrapped up in all kinds of criminal activities, prior to that. And that's what I'm guessing, was going on with this attorney too. But anyways, these dudes, one of the other people, as I said, they were based out of Baltimore, who was in this drug ring or crime family, whatever you want to call them, owned a successful downtown Baltimore club called Sonar, which has been shut down since they got busted. But, these dudes were transporting marijuana all over, the mid-Atlantic states. You know what I'm saying? It was a Philly Baltimore connection. That's what they had going on. And like we said, they were making multi-million dollars when they got caught. They had 80 pounds of weed, which is a lot of weed, but I don't know. When it comes to the drug game, people always look at, like as far as putting people on a pedestal, like this guy was the biggest hustler, like the legendary stories that movies are based on, like Blow and other stuff like that. These guys are normally selling like cocaine or H or something like that. But, there's money in marijuana too. Obviously, it ain't the same, but one thing that I always, when you think of, I've always thought this, when you think of drug dealers and stuff like that, when they get caught, if you're strictly dealing in marijuana, the time is a lot less. And then nowadays we see that every day, the society in our country's stance and view on marijuana is lightening up to where, eventually someday it's probably going to be legal everywhere. I don't know. Get in the comments. Let me know if you guys agree with that. But I don't know. A lot of marijuana smokers from, I don't think they want that to happen, right? I don't know. Because if the weed game gets totally corporatized, what does that mean for, the people who use marijuana? Are prices going to go up? Like, what do you guys think the effect of all that will be? But anyways, like I said, they got raided. Knocked with 80 pounds. They had been under investigation for a long time. This was the DEA. This is a Fed case, obviously. And, these dudes all got around 10 years. I believe one of them got 15 years, but the attorney got 3 years. And altogether, like we said, 6 counts of money laundering. But altogether, he was convicted of 10 charges. And he also, they said was involved in witness tampering and all kinds of things like that. And, when I was like going over what exactly, his jobs and duties within this organization were, it sounded more and more like Better Call Saul. They said that he was laundering the money, washing the money, putting it in his bank accounts, but saying it was for, legal things like, money he made through his practice and other stuff like that, disguised where the money was coming from, made it look legitimate. He also was, sending money orders, breaking, to like basically doing payroll to all the people in the organization and making sure the guys that were locked up were getting their share. You know what I mean? He was a full-fledged member in this crime family. And, another thing, too, that was crazy about this, listen to this, when they caught these guys, right, when they got caught with these 80 pounds of marijuana, they had got caught with a bunch of cell phones that I guess, they were able to, like, use the call history against them because of, the criminal enterprise thing, proving that calls were going back and forth between different members of this crime family and everything like that. And listen to this. This is the real nail in the coffin and not too smart. They had all this stuff in one place, in one raid. The phones, the 80 pounds of weed, and a ledger. A ledger that, it kept track of $14 million in illegal drug money and where it was all accounted for. So, I don't know, even this guy, like I said, who was said to be a really great trial attorney, I don't know, that's a tough one to beat when you got all 3 of those things in one place. You know what I mean? Like, it just spells it all out for you, how guilty they are, But, I don't know, I just thought this was an interesting story to share with you guys. As I said, that previous video I did about Eric B., of Eric B. and Rakim, his Eric B., Rakim's DJ or whatever, like, his previous attorney, when I seen all the stuff that this dude was involved in, he was basically like something right out of a mob movie. And then I come across this, another gangster attorney. It's like, I don't know, man, there's probably a lot of gangsters involved in this, or I'm sorry, a lot of lawyers involved in gangster things, you know what I mean? We've seen it in movies, and a lot of these movies are based on real life, But I don't know. This lawyer's coming home soon. He went away in 2017, and it's looking like he is not going to be practicing anytime soon. Maybe possibly banned for life, but Get in the comments. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this whole situation. Let me know if this kind of content interests you. If you're new to my channel, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. Hit the notification bell. Daily videos. I cover all kinds of stuff. You know, true crime stuff, blogs like this, music news, sports news, current events, all kinds of stuff, you know, and it's all about hearing from the people. So get in that comment thread. Thank you for watching. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I'll catch you on the next video. Subscribe. Peace.